What's up, and welcome back to Fierce Chats, your number one podcast and go-to for it all. We discuss pop culture, emotions, and the latest trends to help you live your dream life. Now, you know the drill. If you haven't already, grab that rosé or that douce and let's chat. Here's your host, Sasha.
I don't really need an intro. I'm not giving you an intro.
And that's fine.
Anyways.
They know who I am.
Hi, babe. I missed you.
I know you did. Was that a request?
So, I haven't seen you since the wedding.
I know.
You said I wouldn't see you. You said I wouldn't see you after that for a long time. Just like Cardo be saying. Cardo be swearing. It's giving Cardo. Cardo swear he don't be coming back.
I did not plan to see you. Like, this is not just something that... Oh, I want to see Teds. No.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you're here.
Yeah.
Anyways, I want to play with you real quick. We're going to play a little game. It's called Ever or Never.
Ever or never?
Yeah, I guess it's like never have I ever.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Teds, have you ever re-gifted a gift?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I hope it wasn't anything you gave me.
No.
Oh, okay. What did you re-give?
No. You know, like candles or like...
Yeah.
You know, like Secret Santa at work. If they give you like a little gift set that's not really your style.
I think it's such a bold move to get somebody a fragrance. Like a candle
wild.
or fragrance is wild.
A fragrance is wild. I'll take a candle. Bath and Body Works, 3-wick only. But
Courtney says we can't have those anymore.
Why?
She says they're not good for your house. Like you can't breathe or something.
You serious?
Yes. Ask her.
I'm gonna hit her up. I believe what Courtney said. Courtney be saying
she be saying
some shit.
She be telling you some
stuff.
stuff.
She told me about Mucinex.
What she said about
that?
What she said about Mucinex?
She said, if I'm gonna have sex, I can't take it.
Why?
Because you're more fertile. It loosens like your mucus plug. I'm done with her. And I'm not that I have sex, but.
Girl, almost.
Not that I have sex or anything.
Don't have me choke on my spinach batter right like that.
Please don't.
Okay, so you're gifted a gift like a candle.
Absolutely.
Makes perfect sense. Okay. Yes. Have you ever forged someone's signature?
Absolutely. Scam me honest.
It's giving criminal. Are you a criminal?
Sis, you know.
Who even are you?
It's, you know. Absolutely. As a child and in my big adulthood, I still forge signatures.
Is this a frontal?
Doesn't it look like it?
Oh my gosh, bro. Your hair annoys me. Doesn't it look like that? Does it look like that?
It's literally giving place.
Okay, it's giving lights. Okay. I definitely force someone's signature, but I'm gonna give it's the parents when they don't need my progress report before I get ready to go on spring break.
No, they don't.
Why would y'all do that?
Why?
Because y'all don't care about nobody but yourself.
It's strategic dates.
It is.
For me.
I feel like they do that. They know what they be doing.
They do. They do. So yes, I have.
Okay, cool. All right. Have you ever fought in public? No, never been in a fight.
Never been in a fight.
That's crazy. Because you always be talking about fighting to me. That's crazy.
I really feel like I could beat your ass.
I don't think so.
I think I could.
I think we should try it out.
Test your jaw right now. Yes.
Have you known Pooh?
Just a little bit.
You literally...
I do feel like I can fight. I have 3 brothers. I feel like it should be in me, but nobody's ever just like tried me or like disrespecting me to the point where I just felt like, I'm gonna fight this hoe. People love me. The people love me.
But that's crazy because, the only time I feel like, not the only time, but I do remember a really crazy fight. Not really a crazy fight, but I remember being set up in high school by you.
Okay.
You know what?
Why did I know we were going here? Since you was running your mouth.
Are you kidding?
You have to know I couldn't do anything about it.
Are you insane? You know what's crazy? Is people are steady in your business when they don't even know who you're talking about. We can circle back, but yes,
please.
Toots set me up in the 9th grade. That's crazy.
You were a firecracker. You were running your mouth. That was when we had 2 different best friends. We kind of like went on our little Lauren, Elsie, and Heidi break.
Yeah, we did. Made our ways back.
Yeah.
Thank God, because they were awful.
They were terrible.
Terrible.
I don't know.
How do we ever get in their care?
Yeah. I have no clue.
I didn't even really care about our care child. Anywho, have you ever lied to get out of work?
Absolutely.
First of all, yeah, you're a felon.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't do it a lot, but like,
I'm sick. I'm sick.
Yeah, absolutely. All the time.
I mean, the thing is that let's go ahead, Georgia, and approve the 4-day work week. There's no need in having 5 days. The thing is the recovery time for the weekend, it's not enough.
By the time Sunday gets here,
you're like,
you need another day after Sunday.
Exactly.
You're trying to catch up from Saturday.
It's pure anxiety, but there's pure anxiety that settles
crazy.
in Sunday morning.
Sunday morning is crazy because the next day you're at work. So I do feel like there should be like Monday should be Saturday through Monday. Should be the weekend.
That's it.
Let's do it.
Let's do that.
Then like the first day of the week could be like Taco Tuesday.
That's fine.
Yes.
Taco Tuesday. Okay, have you ever given a fake name before?
Cat.
This is your name.
Cat.
Only time I feel like I've done that is when we went to, Julia, she always be using like different names and aliases and stuff like that. Ashley Tisdale. Ashley Tisdale on Instagram. Go follow the girl.
Please.
But I felt like we went to Panama City and then we were like, okay, we're going to give fake names or whatever.
How is that a thing though?
I mean, because the men's are crazy.
This is true. It gets wild down
there. It really gets crazy.
That and Orange Crush. I never went to Orange Crush.
You didn't?
Mm-mm.
But you was fast.
I wasn't that fast. I was pregnancy fast. I wasn't like,
ooh, girl, I'm freaking done.
I wasn't like whole fast, like out here.
I guess I was express checkout fast. Girl, I never.
When you got to college, I'm not gonna talk about that.
But you know what my parents were doing to me? They were keeping me locked up for dear life. Let me out.
No, for real, definitely, I agree.
Anyways, girl, before we get into pop culture, let's go ahead and break for a commercial, and we'll be right back.
Hey y'all, I'm super excited to share with you a brand that I love called Parade. Parade is a female-owned underwear brand where all fabrics are made with recycled material. With every purchase, Parade will donate a percentage to an organization of your choice. I really love how everything is super comfortable, girl, made for all shapes and sizes, including men. So go to yourparade.com and use code shesyourfierce for 30% off your entire purchase. Now back to the episode.
So it's these kids. I'm sure you have seen it by now, but there is a viral video currently going on that shows a substitute teacher fighting a student.
Phone, and you finna give me my shit. Don't touch me. That's on my mom.
Don't touch me. Girl, don't touch me. Don't touch me, girl.
But here's what I saw happen. What I saw happen was the student pulls up on his substitute teacher.
It was definitely a pull-up.
It was a complete pull-up because it appears the substitute teacher I see has her phone in her hand.
Yeah.
Substitute teacher says, girl, don't touch me, because the kid is like, give me my phone, give me my phone, give me my phone. She's like, girl, don't touch me. She does it again. And then the girl swings at the teacher.
It was a swing. And she had the right one because you could say she had a little bit of hood. She was a little, seasoned on that side. The way she just stopped her mid-swing, she had the right one. And me personally, I couldn't say that I would do anything different. I probably wouldn't have because she looked like she got a couple licks in.
She did. She was on top of her.
Just more so restrained her because the girl was going crazy.
She was going crazy.
And these kids, they strong. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think they said 14 was her age, but
does this not start in the home? Or
of course.
I feel like, okay, so we could say also it starts in the home too, because we know also that kids are rich kids, got all the money, got all the disposal, and still making whatever decision, because at the end of the day, it is up to the child. But still, swing on a teacher?
Swinging on a teacher is something I would never
even think of.
But it's really because of the respect level and the character that my parents instilled in me. No nonsense, no talk back.
No.
I don't even play. I don't even mumble under my breath.
Right.
So I feel like at that age, and I don't know how old her mom is, I don't know what goes on in her household, but it might be one of those your mom's your best friend type situations. And that's why it's so important. You got to let your kids know, look, I'm not your little friend.
Find somebody else to do it.
Find somebody the fuck else.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here. What?
Bitch, do you know the only time I got my phone taken away was when I was texting you when you was in Santa Creek? I was You know,
They took it for a minute.
in the Spanish class, they did take it for a minute. It was gone for a minute.
Mom took it for a minute.
I was like, whoa. And then I also, the Spanish teacher had taken it before I got to, my mama never gave it back. After that, my mama never gave it back.
Exactly.
But I went back into the room. So I got it taken while I was in class.
Yeah.
And then I went back in there when the Spanish teacher, I planned to go in there and talk to her and be like, hey, sis, give me my phone back.
Hey,
Because I cannot. She was like, you can have it back. You just need to call your parents and tell them to come and get it. Girl.
You lost me.
This is where we're not. Come on.
You lost me at call my parents.
Call my parents, bro.
That's
I'm not calling them. So anyways, I said no. So I was like, all right, thank you. So I left. Went to a couple of my other classes. Came back. I'm like, I'm going to talk to her. It's cool. I'm going to talk to her. No problem. Come in. She's not in there. The kids are in there. I just opened the drawer. I see my phone. Yaga, I'm out of there. Bye. Yeah. And there was that. I never heard another word. She was actually a substitute teacher, and I never heard another word about it.
Word.
I was like, ooh, my teacher finna tear my ass up when she found out I took my phone back.
Teacher come back on Monday. You like,
I don't even think she had my name. She fucked up. She ain't had my name.
You were the only black girl.
I was, though. I was just going to say that. I was like, damn, I was the only black girl.
Cheerleader.
I didn't even think about that. I'm like, dang, got my name. I'm blending in.
No. Black girl.
Okay. I was definitely the only black girl there, but
Not a lot of description to be given.
honestly, I love the kids, love the babies, but y'all gotta stop. Y'all not finna swing. I feel like the same thing that you said. I'm not finna fight her, but I am finna restrain her. She was on top of her at some point. I think I would have taken her to the ground as well.
You have to.
You
because
have to.
At this point, she was kicking and
Doing
you would've got
everything.
hit.
Exactly. I'm not getting hit. Poor teacher's ass fell out.
Because if I get hit, I'm going to black the fuck out.
That's the thing.
You
On
know
a
what I mean?
15-year-old, and you could tell she was probably like our age or something.
Yes.
Maybe a little older. Like, bro, on a 15-year-old, I'm not finna fight you, girl.
She had, I don't know what happened. I don't know what the result is. I don't know if there was charges pressed. I saw something on Twitter along the lines of her mother speaking out, but I don't need, it can't be verified.
Right.
So I kind of want to see what the outcome was, if the teacher had some like disciplinary action, although she's a substitute.
Right.
Like, I'm hoping the child wasn't hurt, but y'all need to get y'all kids.
Y'all need to get y'all kids.
You need to instill some sort of like respect level for adults, period. I don't care if I look your age.
Period.
I don't care.
What?
Because they look like us nowadays.
They do.
They do. So it's just like, I don't
Just fast.
if I look like you, I'm an adult. You're going to respect me.
Period.
Period. So
I understand the confusion because, Carts was like,
he thinks we're
you're my
he thinks you're friends. Like, we bad. He calls us bad.
I know.
So it's a little bit of confusion there, but at the end of the day, like, no.
Yeah, y'all need to get y'all kids. And the thing is that we can definitely say that it starts in the home, but it's like what you said about like, bro, mother can respect.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing raising your hand to anyone that even looks close to an adult? I mean, even if you don't think that they're that much older than you, who even cares?
Yeah.
Why are you even doing that? You're at school.
I would never even think to raise my hand.
But these kids be on Twitter and all these different things, talk about waffle with my teacher, and y'all think that's cute. That shit's whack.
She thought she ate. I could tell she thought she was going to eat with that.
I think that they both, from what I saw last, I think that they were both being charged with assault. Both being charged with assault. Now, do you think the substitute should be charged with assault?
No. I think at that point, it was like self-defense.
Right. I agree.
Regardless, because even if the child, let's say the child had a weapon, you just don't know. So,
yeah, no.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
She should be scot-free. The child needs to be suspended.
So them kids.
Fuck the children. I can help.
Nah, she really need to be suspended.
She gotta go.
She gotta get her
You're a threat because you
really are. Anybody.
At this point, the teachers might be a little intimidated. Like if I tell her no, if she do this, she gonna hit me. No, she gotta go. Alternative school. There
are alternative options, and alternative school is one of those things. Enjoy yourself. Like, please get out of here with that. Y'all is not going to sit here and send y'all kids to school and y'all want somebody else to raise them. Cut it out. Stop it.
Bye.
Stop it. Like you said, it could be, I feel like when I was younger, I really was focused on my mom trying to be my friend versus being a parent. But now as a bonus mommy, I realized, there is a way. There actually is a way.
There is.
You're being friendly with your children. You're not their friend, though.
But there's a difference between like being their friend and creating a safe space for them to come to you. Like, I always try to be mindful. Like, I need to create a safe space for him. So
for him to come and talk.
For him to come and talk to me.
True.
But at the end of the day, you're still coming to me because you know I can fix it as your mom. So it's just like, there needs to be a boundary. I'm not going to be like, okay, Carter, what you do? What house you got today? It's going to be like, so do you have any friends or girls that it's still going to be in a way to where you're still feeling open, I hope, at this age.
Right.
But it could change. And I feel like the older the children get, the more closed off they are. And the more they know, like, you're not going to be okay with what they're doing.
Yeah, for facts. So, I agree. There's a way to do it. We want them to come and talk to us and tell us different things. Like this girl instantly, like, if you feel like your substitute teacher, you're not rocking with it or something like that, it's not your responsibility, man. It's not. Go and find another teacher. If she walked out, whatever it is, she walked out, fine, your prerogative. You want to walk to your principal, whoever it is, find somebody if you are disagreeing. But as far as raising your hand, ma'am, jail.
Go to jail.
Lock her up.
Not lock her up.
There is a way to do it. There is a way to do things. What I saw with this young lady is nothing but toxicity. And I saw a lot of different toxicity. We did go ahead and wrap up the Love is Blind season 4 reunion.
Baby.
What did you think of the season?
The season had me floored. And we watch a lot of reality blind experimental things.
Yeah.
This particular season, the characters were charactering. I don't even know how they got this bunch.
Who do you feel like this season's villain was?
Jackie. Miss Jackie.
Jackie.
Yeah.
Jackie. It's you, Jackie. It's you. Okay, first of all, Jackie. I can't even get to Jackie real quick. I'm gonna start from the top.
Let's save her for last.
Let's save her for last because we'll need her to get into some emotions. But Jackie, you're last. The first at the top of the top, at the top of the top. Since we just got off of the reunion, ma'am, Pam, Vanessa Lachey.
Vanessa.
What are you? Were you drunk? Was she drunk by chance?
She had to be.
She was on fentanyl by chance. And don't let me say I'm full of jokes. But I'm just saying, what was going on?
I think the live delay. I think her and Nick went to the back, hit a couple lines, a little bump. Hit the bottle a few times.
Yeah.
Like, okay, babe, I'm nervous.
Yeah.
You know you just get fucked up with your nigga little.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause what?
No, I agree. I think that's definitely what happened. Something was flustered. I saw some little chatter on Twitter and stuff saying that, she was, what was it? They got into an argument or something like that.
She was being weird, bro. Like her energy was weird.
I didn't like it. They said she did this last year. I feel like it was not this aggressive last year.
But it wasn't live. Well, this wasn't live, but it was, but it wasn't.
What is the real difference? Like, even if it's live or what? I mean, I know the difference, but what happened in between that? Anywho, she's like, we didn't start anything until we got to y'all. Vanessa Lachey, I'm over it. You literally pissed me off so bad. You was cutting off everybody. You wasn't getting into people's asses like I wanted you to. And the thing is,
getting in the wrong ass.
You getting in the wrong ass. Why you let Micah off? Why you let Jackie off? Why you letting all these people off? Chelsea. And y'all sitting over here letting him say, wife, I love you. Roll the tape. If you can't get what you need from the audience, roll the tape.
Yes.
They have all the evidence.
That is what that was for. You going in on Chelsea, poor Chelsea. Like, ma'am, where was the heat for Micah? Where was the heat for Boxface?
Crimson Chin.
Where was it? She sat there quiet.
And quaint and cute as if she really did not do anything. Yeah. And Micah,
answer to this.
Period. You really didn't even like Paul. And first of all, why did Netflix even allow her to say, okay, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to go first?
Crazy for me.
How'd she get to do that? How'd she get to do that?
He said, Micah, what is your
answer?
I'm going to give you the opportunity. Man, don't hit on. Because if we really did that, then 9 times out of 10, these people's answers would have been different across the board.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, why would you do that? Like, I would have been like, hold on, stop. Answer. We're not doing this.
Exactly.
Yeah, they let her get away with way
too much.
Like, I was annoyed. I'm like, why is she, I
don't know. I just know, I think that she was so busy on on herself that she really didn't pay attention to her impression on Paul.
Oh my God.
For example, at her bachelorette party, she called Paul a bitch. Now,
That was crazy.
It wasn't a direct, you a bitch, but she was just like, oh, bitch, or something like that.
Why are you
And it was
calling
just
him
like,
a
why
bitch?
you call him that?
I would never fix my mouth.
Never fix my mouth. You know the type of things that I was saying.
It's a cultural thing, maybe. But
No, I don't think.
If you really respected your man, you would not call him a bitch.
I know.
That is crazy.
She was doing a lot. There were so many red flags. Her friend, Holly. What's her name? Holly?
Shelby.
I knew it was something with a Y at the end. Shelby. Shelford. Shallops. Anyways, whatever her name was, homegirl, she didn't even care.
She was unreasonable. She was just doing the most. And then she just wasn't like defending him. Like,
I feel like also it's a reflection, like this may be a reach across the table, but I feel like it's a reflection on Micah.
Oh, of course.
Because she even met Miss Piggy, Irina, a whole other new person she don't even know.
Right.
And she's surrounded by fake bitches already. Irina was trying to talk to Paul. She was trying to talk to Paul and see what was going on with him. You have a crush on him. Why do you keep attracting people around you that don't even respect you?
It was crazy.
It's a reflection.
Crazy. It is. It really is. Like throughout the whole entire, like even when they were in the pods, like in the little common area.
I'm yeah. Mean Girls.
You are.
Who was it? I guess whoever Paul's last person was.
Yeah.
And then she was like, why is he taking so long? Like, I've already done it. And then homegirl comes out and she's crying. And then Micah and Irina are like,
Like girl.
They did have the audacity to be at that altar and cry. All I saw was one tear because by the time they chased you back there, it had dried up.
It dried. That was it.
Then they let Irina talk or whatever. I mean, it is what it is. Irina, you know what you did. You know how you was. I don't feel like you had real intentions in regard to Zach. I mean, Zach really was wild. I mean, in regards to him literally testing everybody or gaslighting them about his mother who was a dancer.
Oh my gosh. Zach, nobody cares. Okay? Nobody cares. And then I really feel like Irina knew he was a lawyer and she was trying to secure the bag.
Oh.
She was trying to secure the bag.
I didn't think about her trying to secure the bag.
Absolutely.
Did she not hear the awkward the fact that she called this man a cartoon character, said, will you fix your face a few times? And like, she's like, I feel like if you just didn't sit like that, then it would be different.
If there was the definition of disappointed, that entire like meetup, I've never seen anybody more devastated and awkward, like in that meeting. Like
Yeah, but I feel like Zach probably, it's just funny to me. I feel like on this season, it really shows that even if you don't see anybody, you still you pick what you're comfortable with.
You do.
I feel like Zach in real life do be picking bitches like that. Like, he probably pick bitches like that. They'd be like, you really want to get your heart type danced on and not try and find somebody like beautiful bliss? Bliss.
Girl.
Pure bliss. Pure bliss.
She ate. She ate at the reunion.
Gracefully.
Giving face.
All
of that. And I'm just like, and still to this day, like when they showed like them at home and he was singing to her, I'm like, I'm like, girl, you really see people's hearts. And I love that.
You really see people's hearts. You see people's hearts. I'm glad Zach, he grew out a beard, so it's distracting me from his hair, because that hair was, woo!
It was getting wispy, Edward Cullen.
Yeah.
Not smooth like that.
Not smooth like that. More like cockatoo. More like discombobulated, real shuffled. Things just not looking together.
But he was giving Harry Potter character, wasn't really sure, like anime. Like,
mad scientist. Which should have been Paul's thing, but Paul looks like Abercrombie and Fitch.
Paul was giving Abercrombie.
Okay, get into it, Paul. Environmental scientist.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. Hey, Paul. If you need any assistance getting out there, we can definitely make sure we'll leverage you here on Fierce Chats and let them know, because I think the quality and the quantity is there.
It was there.
You just have to pause, like, I want to have quality conversations. I'm not playing with y'all. Micah knew she couldn't act smart for much longer.
No.
Because she really wasn't.
What do you feel about him saying he didn't think that she would be a good mom?
I feel like a really good question, because I feel like that is kind of, maybe I had some personal feels into it, because I feel like when me and Daryl started dating, I was like really concerned, because obviously at the beginning he's like, I have a child, and I'm like,
Yeah. It wasn't just a child. Amir was a baby.
Right.
He was like 1.
Yes.
That is a baby.
And so, like, I'm like, And I'm like, also, you know, I said forever since I'm not talking to nobody who has a child. And the thing is it's
so
nothing. God is so funny. It is nothing in regards to babies or kids at all. I love babies. I love kids. It's just that I know me in regards to my dynamic. And honestly, my child, I'm not gonna hold you. Let's be clear. I really didn't think that I would really care for that. Of course, there's being adult, being more mature. But anyways, so he said she was not nurturing. And I had a real conversation with God, like when me and Dee started dating. I was like, yo, God, hey, psst, real quick. Can I do this? Can I do this? Because it's not just gonna be, you know what I mean? It's not just them.
Right. But I will say in your defense, like you are like a nurturing, like you're a Virgo, like you just nurture.
Oh.
Like, please don't. Like, you know, even with me, like, I'm just like, okay, you're my wife. You take care of me. Like, I spend a night. You cook me breakfast. You're just real take care.
Wow, don't tell everybody that. I let people starve sometimes.
Breakfast in bed. So I had not seen any of that from Micah. I did not see her cook. I did not see her like, I did not see
that.
Any of that. And maybe that's probably where he got that from.
Right.
You know? So
I think that, but that is
valid.
It's completely valid. I feel like that was one of the first signs to show you that Paul was paying attention.
Oh, he was.
He was really there, to have a relationship.
He sees that, like, you know,
it was like, I didn't see you being nurturing. Micah, you didn't do a damn thing in regards to nurturing at all. Not one thing
from her.
I'm like,
why do you even like her?
I was really hurt about that because, like, I really want to be a mom. Girl, shut the hell up. Girl, shut up. Ain't nobody said that you couldn't be a mother, or anybody said you were an unfit mom. He just said you weren't nurturing. Said you was rough. That's what he said. He's trying to explain that to her. I feel like she's taking it to a whole nother level. Girl, stop. It is not what that man said. But I think that was like, that's a really big thing. Because I think that men like don't always communicate and tell us what they're looking for and what they need. And in this case, it's an experiment. And I guess, but he kept telling people over and over again, Vanessa Lachey included, that he was like, it's organic. It's something authentic. I can't be like, hey, you're nurturing, tap on your nurturement. No. He was like, I felt like it was something, we're an experiment. I wanted to view it. And so that's just very interesting because I was like, ooh, I wonder if. But those are the kind of like, if a man wants to be a father or wants to have a kid or any of those things, they be serious. They don't be playing.
No,
you know what I mean?
No, they don't. And they shouldn't, you know, because who you pick to mother your children, that pretty much like catapults the narrative of how your child will be raised.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? Because, like, at the end of the day, you can be married, you can be together, live in the same household. That child will definitely be, like, groomed by the mom mostly. You know, of course, reared by the dad, but, like, absolutely.
Yeah. I felt like it said that Paul was paying attention.
He was, and we didn't think so. But,
there's that. Yeah. So men are just paying attention to things that I feel like, you know, sometimes we haven't heard them say, but we hear them say now. I feel like the first thing we started to hear them talk about was, is that Yaki? And it's like, you know what? Y'all literally listening to us too close, bruh. Now they starting to talk about stuff for real. But honestly, the person that just, Jackie
didn't pay attention, which was Marshall.
Ooh.
To Jackie's toxic ass, okay?
Toxic.
And you know, like in the pods, when she was in the pods, I know, you have like...
I already knew.
But like when she was like, Marshall is good for me. That's what I'm going to choose. I'm like, okay, girl, you know how sometimes we just lean towards the bad boy. And I'm just like, if she picks Josh, I will be pissed. But she was like, oh, Marshall's good for me. She picked Marshall. Immediately regretted it when she saw him.
So here's a few things that I heard from Jackie in the pods. She said, I got about 5 boyfriends right now, so I'm finna pick from. She had her pen and paper, but she was just, I just was like, it's not connected. She's like, I wrote down all these little different things. She did say she wanted to choose Marshall. And a lot of people, I feel like, on this show will be like, okay, I want to choose who I'm comfortable with. And then there's another person I kind of like, so they choose that other person.
Yeah.
It's currently going around on the interweb currently. I don't like how they're tearing apart Marshall. I really don't care for it because I think that there are different types of men and there's like some men that operate in one way, but I don't think that makes you any less of a man.
Of
but
course.
He does get a little jiggy when he comes down to go and see Jackie a little bit.
He did. And I thought it was cute because I thought he was just showing his personality.
Yeah.
Me, you know me. You know me.
What would you have done if Marshall came down like that? And while you sitting over here talking about Marshall's a stand-up guy, let's be clear.
I would have like, okay, he did his little razzle dazzle.
Yeah, he did.
Sachet.
It was a sachet. Sashayed away.
I mean, he was excited. You know what I'm saying? Like, I probably would have been like, we're not going to keep, doing that. But she was hyping him up. She's like, get it. You know what I'm saying? She was really hyping him up. And it's like, maybe he thought he ate. And I personally would have just, I wouldn't have. But I mean, from what she's saying, she said it was other things, and he was doing other.
She's
stuff.
a bold-faced liar.
She could be a liar.
She's a liar. What happened was he was very excited. He was so excited. He was happy. You could tell that Marshall.
He's goofy.
He's goofy and he's kind of quirky.
Yeah, he's a little.
He's a cute. He's got like a cute baby face, and he'll have a cute baby face forever.
Yes.
And so, anyways, he coming out in jam, and I feel like Jackie immediately was uncomfortable. She had no idea what to do. Yeah. She literally goes, "Work, yes, work, man. This is your man, not one of your homegirls. You don't tell your man work." So she's like, "Work, yeah. I think that's what you're supposed to be doing." I'm like, "Huh?" And she's like, "Okay, show me how you walk." Like, you know what I mean? Yes. I feel like she immediately, typecasted this man.
He did.
You get it. You're responding to him and talking to him like he wanted a homegirls, and that's not that. Show me how you walk, right? Like walk.
Y'all hoes, y'all. She literally pulled that.
Jackie, stop. That's not how you gotta respond to him. Marshall, he just happy. He like, hey.
Yeah. Literally getting jiggy with it. But like, I can tell he was very attracted to her.
He was.
And then I just made sure that I paid attention to like when they hugged, to see what the height difference was, to see what the stature.
What was it?
Like, they were like
neck and neck. Okay.
Neck and neck.
Okay.
She had on heels. So,
okay.
But then when they got to like the scene to where, they went to Mexico and they were eating breakfast, she was like, I'm used to like tattoos, 6'4", athletic. And Marshall's none of that. But, we here. And I knew then. I'm like,
I feel like, when he is talking to her, they're at the bar. I think they are in Mexico. Yeah. And he was like, Jackie, I've been the man to leave relationships and I ain't doing that no more. Mm-hmm. I ain't doing that never no more. And Jackie was like, that's nice. She pissing me off. She's like, I don't want to ruin this, but shut the fuck up. She was like, I would kiss you, but I got shrimp. She was like, I would kiss you. And Marshall was like, girl, I don't care if he was about to. You finna. And she's like, oh.
But let me tell you, because like all that shit is real cute. You know what I mean? You don't want to ruin it, but if she was like attracted to him and really rocked with him like that,
facts,
that shit wouldn't have mattered.
It wouldn't have mattered.
It wouldn't have mattered.
It wouldn't.
All your man. You would have been all on him.
That's the thing, though. It's just like sometimes you don't know what it is that you actually really want because you are
roughneck.
Right. If you just, I just want to rough that.
That's what she wanted.
That's really what. She said multiple times and tried back. That's what she said.
But she did say he was endowed.
Oh, she did.
Girl, all on TikTok. Well, first, when they meet, like when the couples meet, like at night, and she was like, they were asking each other if they had sex or whatever. She was like, I'm just a little sore. She said she was sore. So then, in the text messages that got leaked on TikTok, she was like, oh, it's big or whatever, So that's why I was confused.
Oh, it's big, sweetie?
It's big, sweetie.
Oh, wow. I missed that part.
No, I ain't gonna miss that.
I missed that part because that makes me uncomfortable tits.
I ain't gonna miss none of that.
Here
she did say that.
She did say that?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I just felt like I saw then. She told him, okay, so let's talk about how when they were getting ready to break up or the last episode before we, see her go on a date with Josh, which by the way, pause on him. But anyways, so we see Marshall getting out of the car.
Yeah.
Talking about he's coming back home. Yeah. You're like, oh, wow, Marshall, you left?
You left
the house?
Babe.
Okay, what happened?
What happened?
Okay, so basically, long story short, she tells the man, you need to man up. You need to be a little bit more aggressive. I felt like I didn't know the context of what she meant that until he had come into the house. Then I figured out what she meant. Yeah. But I was just like, okay, you told a man. And that's what I feel like some women overall understand how men process stuff. Even if you feel like he done said something, you say certain things that tip them. And then she said, man up, which probably to a man is, I'm not man enough.
But that doesn't equate. I mean, I don't know what she said exactly.
Right.
But when they were getting more into it and she was like, we don't have sex. So
she said man up and be more aggressive.
So I don't know if she was like meaning like, when they do have sex, to beat it up.
Oh, is that what she was saying? Jackie, go home. You go home.
That's how I took it.
Yeah, you should leave.
Yeah, you should leave.
Yeah, you should
immediately.
Yeah, you should go.
I'm thinking like
for you.
I'm thinking he's a sensual.
Oh.
And I don't know if she wanted like a rougher, or if like she didn't want to initiate, and maybe it's a little bit of both.
I think it was a little bit of both.
I think it could have been a little bit of both, because she was like, we don't have sex, but then you say these things about how he's. I just don't know.
She said, man up, and maybe she did mean it that way. Yeah. And then Marshall responds to her and says like, oh, well, you told me to man up. Yeah, you want me to be more aggressive. And then I get more aggressive and get mad. And he was like, why you yelling? Or why you here? Or why you want to be with me? Or something like that. And he was like, because I thought you was a project. Yikes. Yeah.
Said that to her.
Yikes. But yeah, he did. He definitely did.
Said that to her.
I don't want to say it's definitely wrong. It's wild statement.
It's wild. And that would be something I get over if this one stick.
It's a red flag.
It's in my head.
It is in your head.
I'm Project Pat.
That's the thing, though. But the thing is that not to stereotype or typecast Jackie, but how Jackie was acting on the show, for him to even say she was a project was like, ooh. So just how you really feel. Same way when the text messages got leaked in regards to you saying because he said this conversation was when she said he was sweet. He's still trying to defend her, talking about she said I was sweet. And that's also a cultural thing. Everybody ain't gonna understand what that means off the top.
Yeah.
Off the top, like
what they could really saying it right. She was insinuating we're not gonna use the girl. She said he was sweet.
Because Vanessa's stupid. Vanessa gonna say, we're not gonna say whatever the word was. Girl, you defending the wrong thing. Hirsch. Okay, anyway, so Jackie they had that conversation, then Jackie ends up choosing Josh. Josh is literally comes to the whatever last party, the last supper.
Stupid.
Drunk as hell. And the fact that Jackie went on a date with him after he approached her in this way tells me everything that I felt like I needed to know about Jackie. Yeah. So
I think there was attraction there.
Yeah.
She was like, ooh, you look a little, He called him NBA young, what did he say? NBA, he called him something. Crybaby. NBA cryboy.
Ooh. What?
I cackled. I did. But
Josh, his face little. I don't like him.
Stuart Little. He looks like Stuart Little.
Yeah, he does.
He looks like a little mouse.
Yeah, he does.
I just don't.
Does he have a mohawk?
Essentially.
Ew. It's disgusting.
Niggas with mohawks.
I ain't feeling it.
Niggas with them cuts. But stay away.
But that's what she was used to. Like, she liked it. He got tattoos and stuff, huh? Mm-hmm. And he looked a little rough around the edges and stuff.
Yeah, I think he boxes. That's why he had the ear. He has like a cauliflower ear.
He has a cauliflower ear?
He does.
He boxes?
A little bit.
I'm not into it. It's not giving what he think it was giving. I didn't like him at all on the show.
They didn't even show him. And I'm just like, what? Who is this? Who's this man?
I don't know. I just think it's sometimes kind of like definitely something we should take a look at in regards to just overall being comfortable with toxic love. Is not the only way. Don't get me wrong. I understand our need for balance. Like Marshall, to be honest with you, okay, let's be honest. If you were to come on a show and you chose Marshall, what do you think? What do you think your final answer would be to its dun 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 3?
I would say
2,
yes.
1.
I would say yes. Why would you ask me?
Stop lying. Are you serious? Is it so?
Nah.
Oh, he still needs. The thing is that
still need a little bit of that edge.
Because I'm not for, look, I think Marshall's a cool dude. I think that a lot of the different things that Jackie said were very stereotypical characteristics of each other. Okay. I think if you deep dive into it, he is maybe more sensitive man. He's a playful guy. He's a jokey guy. And that's not everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah.
He has qualities that I like in a man. However, I do need it to be packaged differently. And I think that there's no issue with that. It just needs to be packaged differently, but I don't want it to be, does a nice guy finish last?
He needed a Tiffany. That is the type of female that I think he needed.
Do you think so? Tiffany would have been taking care of him like she would have son him.
You think so? Son. But I feel like, what's his name? Mohawk.
Brett.
I feel like Brett was emotionally, I feel like they were the same caliber.
Yeah, they were.
That's why they were like good friends. And I feel like Tiffany needed, like, especially at her age, you want a more gentle man,
right,
one who can take care and your feelings, whatever. I think that Tiffany was more so that type of female.
Right.
That is not, that is healed.
Right.
I will say.
Ooh.
Let's say that. Like, he needed more like of a healed woman.
Right.
Because Jackie, she's clearly, everybody's going through that.
Still dealing with things. I think that's a very valid point.
I think that's what he needed.
Yeah.
Which is why I said Tiffany, because she didn't really exude any toxic behaviors. She fell asleep.
She fell asleep.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, her and Brett didn't have like any emotional like turmoil. So I do think that Marshall could have used the healed woman. Not to say that I'm not a healed woman, but it's just,
yeah,
I just like a little bit more.
Right. And I think that is a good point, though, just because it says that, because there's a way to do stuff. Jackie, I get what you're saying. I understand what you're talking about, surface level. There's a way for you to go about it.
Absolutely.
You could have been, when he came back in the house with all the bags or whatever, girl, you didn't want to be with him.
You knew at that point.
You knew a long time ago you didn't want to be with him.
You knew you was going to spend a block on Josh.
So you could have been said that.
You could have just
Let's just stray away from approaching things, relationships across the board.
Yes.
Parents, friends, family, whoever it is, just like, let's not be toxic about it. There's a way to communicate and let people know that you're not really feeling it. Anyways, I feel like it's a good time for us to just get into the emotions. Let's kind of wrap on what's been going on between just men and women that I've been seeing on the net lately.
Yeah.
Around minding my business, come across two things, and I want to lay something like, I want to do something light first, because I don't want to get you too upset.
Don't get me riled up. Don't do it.
So the first thing I came across said, can a woman really pay all her bills without a man? What are your thoughts?
Yes.
The first thing that she can do is pay all her bills without a man.
Absolutely.
She may need assistance getting her tire off her car or carrying something extremely heavy because if she has any kids, she bears weight.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out, what type of women are you, internet dudes?
Why is that a question?
Why is that a question?
It's going to be like Y = MX + B. That is a question? Absolutely.
Impressive.
Immediately, yes.
She can absolutely pay her bills. So here's the next one. And this next one really concerns me because it actually was from a female. So it's actually a female who posted this.
Are you serious?
Yes, I don't have the young lady's name because I don't need it. But I didn't have any of her picture or any of those things because I just kind of wanted to disconnect. But it is a female who wrote this.
Okay.
And she says, females are no prize. Be realistic. Half us ran through at a young age. Half y'all want a man to pay all of your bills and expenses, hairs, nails, outside food, etc. Half y'all messy as fuck to the point where you can't see the floor in y'all bedrooms, can't clean it at all, dishes be in the sink for days, weeks, hell. Half y'all abusive as hell, think it's so cute. Half y'all hop in new relationships or situationships quick as hell and be insecure the entire time about the relationship and start acting controlling. Half y'all don't feel anything but lust, capital lust, for your man. Half y'all will cut off a man for taking advice from his own mama. Half y'all don't know what the fuck you need and want and don't trust them the entire time because of your own insecurities. And you treat a man like he's the one that played you in the past when he could, in fact, change your life and be a motherfucking blessing. Half y'all don't let them have their own peace, sleep for hours, drink a little, be on the game for hours after work, go out with his friends. Don't even let a man hold the door for a lady without getting mad, calling him friendly. Don't know what ladies you're coming across. Go out and ask these men out, pay for their gas, pay for their meal, open the door for them once in a while, be the driver instead of the passenger sometimes. Give him random gifts. Y'all get rejected by a man once and start calling them names. Laugh my ass off. Taught these men that no means no, can't be mad that they start learning their worth. And this is from Anonymous because I don't care what her name is.
Her name is Pick Me. That is a pick me type of female.
What do you mean by pick me? What is a pick me type of female?
Pick me is more so like a female that kind of bashes her own gender, her own, sex, to seem more appealing to a man. And when I say pick me, the pick me men, I would think of what's that name? Derek Jackson. Us men need to, that are just outwardly speaking against. That was ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
And while you made some points, there are plenty of females that, and when she was speaking, I saw, I know a few, but what?
The first thing, one, we can talk to each other. but we're not going to talk to each other like this.
No.
You can check me. You can say whatever it is you need to say, but we're not going to be doing it in this way. You're ripping up females and really whipping up your own gender, like you said, and not even really trying to get to the root of the cause, actually adding on to the issue that we have overall, which is that we are allowing these surface level things to define an entire person. Yes. You have no idea what their story, journey is, or any of those things. And it's not for everybody too. You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Mm-hmm. That's why you like, one person, but that's why you have your person, that's willing to do all those different things. But she says half of y'all are ran through at a young age. Girl, you're the half of this ran through at a young age. Yeah. And even if what ran through or whatever your interpretation of that is, even if that's the case, and so I feel like she kind of piggybacked off of this other one where it was like women can't pay their own bills and you won't let a man open the door. Let me tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm here for making sure that our men know that they're loved, appreciated, and valued. I'm not courting no man.
No. The first word, females are no prize. Girl. And while, I feel like when you're a good man and you're a good woman, like both can be the prize.
Yes.
The relationship can be the prize.
Yes.
I don't feel like one is more than the other. It just depends on what type of person you are. So these little...
It's like, but you know what this is though? Do you know what this is though? This saying that like we're not the prize and the man's the prize or whatever the case may be. The men, men, do y'all want to be referred to as the prize? It's also giving that, what is it? This new generation of men that our grandmothers didn't have to deal with, the bad bitch men.
Bad bitch.
The baddies.
The baddies.
These the baddies. You want to date one of the baddies. Okay, go ahead and make sure. Open the door for him, please. Go ahead and open the door for him. Ma'am, if my husband so happens to be in front of me, I don't mind opening the door and making sure I'm holding it. Thank you. That's what I'm doing. I'm holding it. But as far as it, girl, stop. Y'all going crazy.
You're crazy.
And men, y'all don't need everything that we got. I don't care what you say. You don't. It's Valentine's Day. You have to let the young lady have her day.
I really just want like us to like have like, why can't we just let each other just have certain shit?
Right.
Like, damn, y'all want flowers.
Oh, boo.
Y'all want all this shit that like makes a woman happy. Like, god damn, what happened to like food? You know what I'm saying? Head? I don't know. Like, but this right here, like literally us liking the same things, it's lesbianism. It's lesbianism.
Lesbian. Absolutely.
Girl, can I use your comb? Girl, can I use your...
Are you kidding me?
Can I use your... Lesbianism.
It's lesbianism. I'm sick of it. Like, y'all really trying to make an issue that you... Like you said, that's really not an issue.
It's not a thing.
If a man does want flowers, he can have flowers.
Absolutely.
However, it's not going to be this thing where I like to... It's giving... You want a bag? Do you want a bag? Do you want your nails done? Because I'm not doing it. And you don't need it. You don't even care. Half the stuff she in here talking about, men don't even care about. One thing that I do know men care about is they always be talking about their peace and being able to kind of center themselves. So if he does want to take advice from his mom, let him take advice from his mom. As far as his mom being in your relationship, that's two different things. But he could do that. If he want to play the game, well, I never really liked a game ass. I don't like a game ass.
You can be on the game. Just don't be on Twitch. Like, don't be, yo, bro. Yo, bro, come give me that. We're not going to play Fortnite.
No. And there's different stages for that. We're big grown now.
We are grown, but there's like there's levels. Like nothing is good and like excessive.
And nothing. That's why I never personally really care for niggas who be on the game all the time. Because I feel like, if you be on the game, you probably be on the game all the time.
You do.
There's no balance. I've never seen a guy who like just plays the game a little bit and then comes back around. A man who does that doesn't actually own the system. He goes and plays when he's with his friends type of thing. Right. But I never
play 2K, play Madden. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like, don't be
all on the game.
Like, all right, man, I'm finna come. Let me.
Nah.
No.
No, it's not. And actually, we're her even talking about like holding the door and all these different things. Let me tell you something. When I met my man, I was leaving his house too. I was leaving his house. You remember this?
That is so
I was leaving his house. And this when I had my Honda CRV 1997 B-Donk, dark green RIP. Pulled up to his house and I was leaving his home.
What were you?
Anyways, I was leaving his home. And I was coming down the steps and like he just had like a little like, you know, some houses you just have a little step up. He just had a little step up.
Right.
So I stepped down or whatever. He was saying bye. He was on that step up part, but I was on the step down.
He was on down.
I was down. He was up.
Right.
And I noticed I was a little close to my car and I noticed he was waving at me from a distance at this point. Like, bye. Have a good day. I'm like, sir, get your ass around here and come and open this door for me and make sure I get in the car. And also that view that you have, you can't see me. Somebody could have snatched me on the other side.
Waiting on me.
Kidnap me.
Never know.
And I think that feeling secure, feeling protected are things and qualities that come from men.
Yes, absolutely.
And there are those nurturing and softer qualities that do come from women.
Mm-hmm.
But let us, like you said, just let us have our own shit, bruh.
Habits.
Can we just
let us
have it? I'm just like, and you know what I didn't say? And the fact that a man could come in and really change their life with a blessing. Now let's circle back. Because remember how I was saying that I really didn't want to date anybody who had kids because it was more so of a concern and uncomfortability and all of those different things. Had a conversation with God. He said, let go. And the rest is history. Yeah. And so now in regards to that, I feel like, you know what? I agree with her. Because I feel like if I had limited myself to only the things that I wanted, I would have never, had this beautiful family that I do have now. So I really feel her in regards to that. But also it comes from the way she's speaking. I can also tell that part you said about the healing. We ain't healed because you don't even know how to talk to people yet.
What are you talking about though? Like, I just don't understand. Like, there's a difference between like, letting everything be mutual and like letting people have shit. Like, I just feel like, okay, yeah, we can take men out. I done tricked on plenty of niggas. Plenty.
Who am I? Hey, I'm like that.
Plenty. You know what I'm saying? Take them out to eat. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Buy them gifts. Yes, all of that is like reciprocated. Like, it's reciprocation. Like, It doesn't mean like women don't deserve. Like, that's crazy because that's what I hear from what she's saying. Like, we don't deserve because I do agree. Like, no, you shouldn't like negate or discount somebody because they're not paying your bills or not getting your hair and nails done. These are all things that we're doing on our own.
Right.
But all that other stuff, girl,
I feel like
Mrs. Pick Me. Pick a seat.
I feel like, okay, so you as a Tootsie Pop diddly bopping around in the city, a mother, a sister, a friend, and all of those different things, like, do you feel like you would have the patience to kind of circumvent through someone who may have these type of beliefs or views?
You got like a cricket sound? Like, you can play?
Cue crickets.
No.
Because of the fact that there are all these different things that you have to focus on, right?
Yes.
So you really don't have the time to be like trying to sift through somebody else's mess. But I also think some people are gonna pull up to the door with these type of problems. Are these problems you feel like you could tolerate?
Like,
what are we even talking
like,
about for real?
It just varies. It could be, because there's people, and then there's character, and then there's who they are, and then there's baggage, right?
Ooh.
Everybody has that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a person, but yet your baggage is attached to you. Like, I might see you, but then you step to the side, like, hey, I'm ready to come in. Mm-hmm. You got all these bags. Mm-hmm. You need to let me know what's in them before I even decide if that's what I want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a good point. I would say for myself though that I feel like I came to my relationship with bags, but I didn't necessarily even know what was in them.
Right.
So I couldn't even really tell him those things. And I feel like there's a lot of people out there that may have these surface level views, and somebody pulls up with those type of things, but you don't really have the patience to try and investigate where they're really coming from in regards to that.
So I feel like when it comes to like emotional things, everybody has that. Every single person has that.
Yeah.
So we can pull our bags out, we can help each other unpack it. But there are deal breakers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There are deal breakers. There are character flaws. There are plenty of things in which you can be like, you know what? I'm gonna have to send that away. I don't want to do that.
Ooh.
So as it relates to like emotional and like, you know, certain things, yes, we can deal with that. But when it comes to like the other shit, I don't know.
I don't know. You know
who the man is.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I think that, you know, like I said like a few times on my vlogs that like I really never really attached the word toxic to myself at all in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, so me and Dee, we was having this disagreement discussion or whatever, and the argument elevates. I start yelling. I start, you got me fucked up. Are you crazy? And I'm leaving out of here. And he was just like, I can't do that. He was like, I cannot do the screaming and yelling. And for me, I used to always say, like, if me and my siblings or something like that would get into a disagreement, and then they would say, like, oh, I don't want to yell. I'm not confrontational. I'm not trying to yell. I'm like, if we gotta yell, if we gotta fight it out, we can do whatever. Let's just get this out. I never really cared for how we got through something. I didn't even really think about there being a healthy way to get through rough stuff. I thought that rough stuff was rough all the way around. Like if you get into an argument or disagreement, you calling everybody bitches, oh, you trying to tear them up. Right. And then I would start having conversations, even like in friendships and stuff, and you guys would be like, who are you talking to? I'm talking to y'all.
I don't even hear. I'm trying to figure out. I'm
talking to you.
Calculating who the fuck you're talking to.
I'm talking to you. Fight me. Ooh. Fight me. Ooh. Fight me.
Dead. You're not talking to me. We're not talking, and that's where it ends, right?
Right. But he would say, yeah, and that's where it is. Exactly. And that's where it ends. And then we would circle around and be like, what's up? You'd be like, hey.
What's up?
Why would you ignore me the other day? Because you're disrespectful. Wow.
Because you wow.
Wow.
You ain't gonna get mad because I muted you. I could not.
I mean, I honestly really didn't pay attention to any of those things that you guys were saying to me. I really never did. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought y'all were literally the problem. No. Y'all need help. I'm like, bruh. And it's, but also that comes from, would allude that to, not even allude, but I feel like that connects to just like my overall upbringing. In my household, there was no necessarily, I don't want to say, it wasn't looked down upon if there was some sort of yelling or anything. That's just how arguments and things went on. Yeah. And so when I come up and now I'm an adult, I'm a little bit immune to some of these things. And so literally immune. So when you're saying something to me, I'm like, girl, you're dramatic. You're fine. You'll be fine. Yeah. It's cool. Yeah. Whatever. And not really seeing like, when you say words, when you do things, you got two choices when you speak. Build someone up or break them down.
Oh, yes.
And that's it.
Yes.
And I never really even looked through my words to figure those things out.
Delivery is everything. You know what I mean? Like you're a yeller. But like
you would be like, so
you're a yeller, and that is what Dee had to help you unpack.
Ooh, do you feel like my relationship has made me softer?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, because when you have somebody like Dee, fuck you talking to? Who are you talking to? You know what I mean? Like it's not like, when you yell, you win, but he's not going for that.
Right.
So he helped you unpack that, and you might have helped him unpack like, the whatever it is he got going on, whatever
he has a lot going on.
You know what I'm saying? That's another conversation.
He has a lot going on.
For me, somebody gonna have to unpack like the fact that I don't even say shit. I don't talk. If you piss me off or if I'm hurt, you know what I'm saying? It close down. And then, I go through my emotions on my own, assuming whatever I assume, narrating whatever I narrate, and concluding whatever I conclude on my own without letting the other person have the input. And that is something that he would have to help me unpack. Not would, you know what I'm saying?
No, aware of it. No, it is. It is, but it's okay. But it's literally, those are literally things. And that's what I mean. It's like, it's up to whether or not and that's how you be figuring out when people really ride for you for real.
Yes.
Is when they will sit here and be like, all right, let me figure it out. Because also the yelling and the screaming for me too was also fear. And like anytime, we would have some disagreement, for me, I would be like, we're going to break up. Yeah. We're not going to be together. So fuck it. Yeah. I'm just going to say whatever it is that I want to say. There's a healthy way. And he'd have to keep saying, I don't even know how you even got over there. Why are you even talking about our relationship, the demise of or not of it? We're talking about what's going on right now, and you're yelling from here to there about something that hasn't even occurred. Ooh. And the thing is that, Dee,
Yeah. I know D.
You know D. So it's just a lot of different things. I agree. I keep hearing that. I keep hearing that my relationship has really softened out some things. And I felt
crying. Like, and we talked about it, sis. They don't like that yelling. They don't like that. So if all else fails, cry.
And cry.
You don't know what to do? Cry. I don't know. Confuse them. Throw it up. Shake it up a little bit.
So, and that would be the thing, because you're right. Because I would actually probably cry after screaming or yelling.
Yeah.
And a lot of people would think that, even friends like that I approach, I would probably scream at, but I would cry after. But a lot of people would be like, oh, well, you just yelled. And it's really not up to them to know whether or not I cry, because I chose to show them what I wanted to show them versus showing the tears. And I felt like nobody would really listen to me if I really showed how things really affected me. And so I felt like the only way for people to listen is if you did yell.
You have to show emotion, and it has to be a healthy
Yes, you do.
emotion.
You do actually, but you did actually talk. Remember how we were talking just a few days ago? Just talking about the sake of conversation. Why are you already skeptical?
What you finna say?
We're live. We're not cutting this. We're not cutting this. I was just a few days ago about talking for the sake of talking, for the sake of communicating. I think that also can help.
It does.
When you're in a relationship, feeling intimidated about talking to somebody about your emotions, about just not really being too focused on what the resolution will be.
Right.
Because if you're trying to,
the person's going to say,
right,
you're going to tailor whatever you say to what you want them to reply at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Will it really get to the bottom of it? But then also, when you're just talking for the sake of talking and not really thinking about the outcome, I feel like you end up having a more authentic conversation, and you can take away some anxiety, because you can also, like, if you're not worried about the outcome, maybe that like settles your expectations and all these different things. But sometimes talk just to talk. There's a healthy way to do so, of course.
Yeah.
But, communicate and let people know what's going on. Let them know, wow, that really hurt my feelings. I didn't think that people wanted me to tell them that, though.
No, yeah. But they have to be in a healthy space
to receive
it too, though. Like, and that's the thing. Like, a lot of people where I'm at might not be where he's at or she's at or whatever. But it's just really catharsis to like really get that out.
Catharsis?
You
think you're Tip Harris? Catharsis?
It's cathartic to really just get...
What in the hell did you just say?
Catharsis. C-A.
Oh, okay, Akila and the Bee. Continue. Oh, wow. The process of releasing.
Yes.
Catharsis.
Yes.
The process of releasing and thereby providing relief from strong or repressed emotions.
Yes.
Not only is the word accurate, it's spot on to the statement.
You're going to use it. Remember, what was that word we kept using?
Shit. I forgot. And I'm just going to say it.
What was it? Anyways.
Proverbial.
Fuck you.
Oh, proverbial fuck you. Look it up. Akila and the Bee, period. You ain't gonna know. We gonna come left with you.
Proverbial, yes. But no, it really is just therapeutic to just say it. I ain't say it. That's another story.
Yeah.
But I wrote it down. I put my feelings on paper.
Oh.
I did. I put it in my notes. I'm journaling.
You're journaling?
I am.
Have you been journaling? Or
I used to back in the day, like, I want to say 2018. And then like my life just started like lifing. And then like just go to bed, wake up with these same emotions that are suppressed. And then I just remembered how I felt and actually looked at a journal before and I wrote everything down. And everything that I wrote came to fruition, like repaired relationships. And I'm just like, I really need to get back to that. So that is a part of my self-care.
Ooh.
Now just journaling and like when I don't know how I feel, I put it on paper. I look back and be like, dang, did things get better?
Yeah.
So that's pretty much how I measure like my growth too. So I wrote it down. I didn't tell that person. That's pending.
You need to tell that person.
I need to tell the person.
You need to tell the person. I think it's great that you put it in the journal. I don't know. Let us know in the comments, y'all. Should she actually leave it in the journal or should she tell the person? I'm thinking. Anyways, we'll see what the comments say. But that is great. I'm glad that you have a method to just get those things and those thoughts out. I journaled too. But I think I said like, you got me into journaling really. And so I do think that it's definitely very helpful. I also kind of like find it as a release because I sometimes read it and almost I'm like, who are you? Who is talking? I'll cry. I'll be like, oh my God,
I was
babe,
there.
I'm so sad for you.
But it also like lets you know like how far God has taken you.
Ooh.
Like, oh my gosh, when I look back and see like how hurt and like how much I wanted things, and then I see like I got those things and it wasn't in my timing, it is so like, oh my God. It really just like builds your faith even more to know that whatever you're going through is gonna happen. You just gotta see that shit through.
Yeah, you really do. And I completely agree. I feel like I want to cry.
I see your eyes are glossy.
I feel like a little bit. I feel like I need to cry a little bit about it. But no, I completely agree. I think that those same things I would have like, I wouldn't necessarily put it in a journal, but at the, you know, when everybody is doing like the New Year's resolution, I also put down like 3 things on a piece of paper. And I think I actually got this from somewhere. So I'm not a genius or anything.
Yeah.
But, I am. But, but I'll write down just like, God, these are the things that I'm working on. I'm working on, you know, like before I met my husband, I was like, you know, I want the king to my queen, you know, like in regards to my career, this is kind of where I wanted to go. Yeah. And in regards to me and myself and my journey with, you know, my faith, of course, faith first, to have that foundation. Because if you don't have, even if it's not faith, you have to have some sort of foundation, something to believe in, because if you do not, then on those days when you want to do something opposite,
you have nothing to get you through.
Nothing to get you. What is about to get you through? What centers you? What gets you back?
God forbid you're alone in this world. Like you don't have any children. You don't have a man. You don't have family. Like, you need that anchor. You need that life. You know?
Yeah. That is, sure. And that in regards to like self-care, that really helps you be more self-sufficient, but not in a way that you're not able to accept somebody else in, but the self-sufficiency, being able to like, I don't know, it sounds crazy, like maybe like self-soothe.
No, for sure.
All those things are so needed because when you do get relationships across the board, you have to figure out a place for you to be able to calm yourself down, for you to feel happy so that you can communicate or about all these things that we're talking about. Absolutely. And not talk and say half of y'all ran through. Girl, next time I see you.
Too much little dark, okay?
Okay. Anyways, y'all, let's get into this week's spotlight. Honestly, sis, this week's spotlight is it's actually from you.
What I do? What I put you on?
It is Lumi. Whole body deodorant.
I'm waiting on the pack in the mail.
Okay, whoever stole Toots Lumi deodorant 2 weeks ago.
Let me tell you something. This is gonna have to be you, y'all. You lucky. I keep some on deck, but yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, really, my homegirl sitting to the right of me here said that, you know, for the wedding, sometimes, you know, I'm a sweaty bitch. And sometimes I just be like, Botox?
Botox.
Yeah. I can't do it. I'm just like, I thought about it. And as a doctor yourself, I need you to research where the sweat goes.
Absolutely.
Where's it go?
So what happens is the Botox is, you know, it's going to settle into those glands. So once the Botox is in it, and it kind of like secretes itself, the Botox is gonna like stop those glands from like secreting. Yeah.
Oh.
Totally made that up, but if I do that, I bet you it's accurate.
So when we started off with those questions and I said that it's giving felon, you are. Anyways, so Lumi, you know, you can use it really for anything. It really does say full, you know, whole body deodorant, and it really does mean it. And I just tested it because I used it for the wedding and things like that. It says you can use it underneath your boob, in your butt crack. I mean, that's what they say. They also say you ain't even. We didn't say that. That's what they say. It literally says butt crack. Okay. It's clean. It's aluminum free. It's hypoallergenic. It will be listed in the description below in my Amazon storefront. Just click on Spotlight and you can get the link straight to there. Yeah. But anyways, I tested it out and I'm feeling it. I have it now, actually. And there was, like it says, it's odorless, all those different things. It goes on nice, well, and smooth. And, you know, put it wherever you want to, girl. That's your business.
Gynecology testing.
Before we get out of here, we're going to do a couple of outro questions. You know what I mean? Just get your little spiced up a little bit. You thought I was going to let you rock. But damn. Actually, it's not that crazy. Do you prefer boxers or briefs on your man?
Ooh. I like a boxer brief.
That's what I said. Yes, a boxer brief.
Them Ethicas. tight joints. You know what I'm saying? Don't come with the loose boxers.
Don't come with them
that.
blues.
Do not come with them booty ass. And don't come with no briefs. Because we used to speed up. No. We want a boxer
Brief. Okay.
Nice, tight spandex shoulder print.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Period. Get into it. Okay. Would you rather have headless sex or sexless head?
Okay, so let me just make sure I understand the question.
So basically, in case any clarification, so the headless sex means no foreplay. Let's just jump right on in. And then the sexless head means like licky, no sticky.
Let me go with B. Sexless head. I'm gonna tell you why. No, but for real, like, first of all, headless sex, that's whack. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're like a man. And
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And
hey, we'll be back.
Yeah. But sexless head, I'll take that because I can do what
needs to be done. Period.
Because let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, the sex you don't always.
You know what I mean?
You don't always.
Let's just be honest.
Let's just be for fucking real.
As a woman.
Anything, let's be for real.
If
you don't
anything.
always reach your point to where you need to be reached. But like, give me some top.
Give me Besso.
Let me get that up off your neck.
Give me
that.
Give that off.
I'll get that head up off your shoulders. I'll take that for $200. Don't quote me.
Head off your shoulders.
Off your shoulders.
Thank you for your services.
Yes. Yeah. I'm sticking with that.
Yeah, you're wild. All right. The last one is, have you ever smashed knowingly one of your friend's man before?
Come on, man.
Come on, you real 10 toes down.
We 10 toes down. We don't do that.
We don't do that.
That's crazy.
That is nuts.
Girl.
All the dick out here and you really?
All the dick out here.
And that's what you chose?
That's crazy. Come on. I ain't never did no shit like that. And if she did, she wasn't my friend.
Okay, period.
Okay.
I had to test that one because honestly.
Girl.
Honestly. Nah, not really. Not really. Not really.
We don't roll like that. We don't do no talks like that. We don't kick you. We ain't gonna skate with you. We ain't gonna do none of that.
I ain't want to kick you with you.
None of that.
We ain't want to skate with you and do nothing. And I'm telling that man, you was trying to get over. Period. This is my daddy house. But
no ma'am.
Okay, cool. I know you 10 toes down. You know we like them. Ain't no switching up.
Yeah. Period.
Anyhow, my mouth is dry.
You know what's your?
It's a little frothy now. Look at it.
Gross.
It's nothing. It's
gross.
You need to grow up.
It's nasty.
You gotta have some matcha. Grow up.
Nah, I'm gonna take the little strawberry joint.
Kool-Aid.
No, refreshing.
Kool-Aid with a lace front.
Lace front
with a lace front.
Yeah, you right.
Okay. Anyways, y'all, thank you for watching. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, like, comment, and let us know what you thought about this episode. And we will catch you guys in the next one.
Absolutely.
It was a time.
Stay tuned.
A time was had.
A time was had.
Yeah. And we'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.
If you got it, it ain't a question.